on the start, guys. Clean start. As clean as possible, at least. Casey, you're fast enough.
There you go, Chuck.
All right, so it is Russ Glass out front. Second spot right now going to be Scott Kelly and Casey Basica running third. Go, Brian, you got it. Yeah, you got something. Oh, Russ rolling it backwards. Oh, Scott into the pipes. Here comes Basica now. Basica looking around to the inside. Nice move there from Casey to take over the 2 spot. Whipping around over that big brewer jump. He's got Russ Glass in front of him now as they head down the straightaway. Clean passes, guys. Clean. Well, that wasn't anyone's fault, really. Caution in the double-triple. We're all clear in the double-triple. All clear. Casey Basica now our leader. Basica rolling it. Chris Moore going to go by for the lead. Looks like Glass going to make it around as well. So it is going to be Chris Moore now your leader. Russ Glass 2 and Casey Basica running 3 with that TLR buggy. Casey's still trying to shake that thing down. Running the Associated cars for a long time now. I think the last 2 seasons at JBRL been running the Associated car. Now switching back into that TLR ride. Casey used to run Losi back at SoCal. Then switch over to the AE stuff and now back to the TLR stuff. With 3:15 left to go, it's Moore, Basica, and Glass. The top 3 right now, TLR, and Associated. And Casey working on the back door. Chris Moore now coming up and down that parasol. Up and over the booter. Moore going a little wide. Basica to the inside, but coming up a little bit short. But a good save from Basica. Drivers, we got 3 minutes still to go. 3 to go. And race number 11, you guys are next. Racing truck, double-triple. See, Pat, I told you you'd be moving more. And Moore on his lid. Yeah, there was Moore on his lid. So it's now Glass and Basica doing battle for the lead, but it's Casey Basica out front. Casey swinging a little wide and then taking that spot right back from Russ. 2:30 down and 2:30 to go. 2:30 down and 2:30 left to go. Scott Kelly up to 3. Chris Moore dropping back to the 4 spot. Brandon in the 5. Thor Anderson in the 6. And Bembry in that 7 spot. Looks like Bembry may have been off the track for a little bit there. Had an 88-second lap time. So Bembry taking the win in the first round of this group here. And this one definitely going to be his throwout. Caution coming onto the straightaway. Chris Moore starting off fast. Scott, you got your lap. Okay. If you can make it over that double pipe, go for it. 1:30 left to go. Porky's Pizza in the house. If you ordered Porky's, your pizza's here. Looks like we got 2 of them. 2 separate orders up at the front counter. Making its way up there. Porky's Pizza at the front counter. Basica coming up short. Oh, watch out, Tater! Work together, guys. Work together. It is Russ Glass now leading the way all by himself out there. Casey Basica running second. And Scott Kelly running third. Moore, Brandon, Thor, and Brian. Less than a minute to go. Less than a minute here. Fast lap. Anybody's guess. Basica on the first lap had a 20-point something or other there, so that'll be the fast lap shown on the race screen. But everyone else looking right now at about 22 to 23 second lap times, which are pretty consistent with stock buggy. Still got that 3 spot locked up, Scott, so I know it's frustrating, but at least he didn't lose a position. 15 seconds left to go. Glass, Basica, and Kelly. 10 seconds, drivers. Russ going to make it by for one more, which is bad news for him, actually, because here comes Basica. So Chris Moore, that's second behind you. I tried, Casey. And that is time 4. You are done. Brian, you are done. And Scott Kelly going to take third spot in this one. So a good run from Scott Kelly there. 12-5-11, Scott. And who's it going to be? Oh, and Russ blowing it at the end. Casey going to take the win. And that's a race drivers. Casey taking the win by 0.8 of a second. Russ handing it to him. Silver platter and all. Silver platter and a golden spoon. Scott Kelly finished